Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge. A little Dirt Anarchy action this Sunday night. We're going to run two races similar to what we did last night with the Dirt Assassin series, but tonight UMP mods are going to be up first. It is all about Volusia. It's going to be an epic race, and of course, all on the line for a little cold, hard cash. These drivers are out there warming up, getting all of those laps in that they need prior to qualifying, which is getting ready to happen right now. But first and foremost, I want to take a little bit of time here. We do have several members of the Dirt Anarchy series here to say some kind words to Tabs out there. Now, Terry Boswell is going through a few health issues right now, and our thoughts and prayers are always with all of our community. But more importantly, when we see things like this happen, we want to make sure we reach out and do the best we can to send those well wishes and those prayers in that direction. So without further ado, I'm going to let Brandon Starnes lead it off. He's got a few things that he wants to talk about.
Tabs, man, I just want you to know, buddy, we miss you. We love you. You're in our hearts. You're in our prayers. And, man, we're waiting for you to get back on the dirt with us, brother. You know, so get better soon. Get well. Keep me updated. We're here for you. If you need somebody to talk to, you know where to go. We love you, man.
We miss you, Terry. Get well, buddy.
Hey Terry, we ready to see the 54 back on the track, and we're thinking about you down here in Texas.
Yeah, Terry, we miss you. You've been a staple in this community that we've built, and we'd really like to see you back here soon.
Hey Terry, miss you out on the track. I hope you get well and get better soon. We're always here for you, buddy. Love you.
Hey Terry, it's Marcus, man. I hope you get well soon. You got a lot of people here up to bat for you and sending the prayers up for you. So I hope you get well soon. We'll see you back on the track, buddy.
Hey Terry, this is Michael. Miss you out here, buddy. Get well soon, bub.
Hi Terry, this is Paul. Miss you out there. Get well. Ready to rip lip with you, man.
All the drivers out there sending well wishes to the 54 forever. Get well soon. All these drivers doing it. Brandon Starnes, Braxton Clark, Derek Jester, George. Come on, George. Tell everybody I keep screwing your name up. Nah, you kicked him out of here. It's Fizel out there doing it. Paul, good luck in tonight's race. He's going to be our race controller. We enjoy seeing what folks are going to be able to be doing. It's going to be a ton of fun tonight. Hashtag for Terry out there. Thank you so much. Randy Henshaw giving us some big love out there. How you doing, Randy? Good to see you. Good to see all the folks out there. We'll get to all of that here in just a moment. Volusia for the Dirt UMP Modifieds about to kick off here in just a moment. Starting grid will line up for the heats. But first, your race information here for Volusia Speedway Park. Barberville is going to give us a almost half-mile length track here, 4/10 of a mile. 8-lap heats. They're going to have 10-lap mains and a 30-lap feature. Caution is going to come out on 30. Caution laps do not count, of course. Track temperature currently sitting at 67 degrees. High banks here. Really weird shape to turn 2 and much sharper turn into turn 3. We're going to see a lot of wall issues here, I think, tonight. Even if they keep it green, we're going to see some tires that are going to get real close, and that slider line is going to come up in. It's going to become part of that race line. SigEsports.com for all of your extra information about Signature Esports. We are working on developing that as well. Fordham Customs giving us all of that fantastic drive line out there, and of course, thank you to all the series sponsors for the Dirt Anarchy series. These drivers, it's a big field today, folks. It is a monstrosity of a field. They've got about 30 drivers out there, and they're going to have a ton of fun with it. I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to do this season. Dirt Anarchy also has a Facebook page. If you want to get out there, you can find all of that information on how to be a part of this series. And a big thank you to each and every one for bringing us back to season 2. First race of this schedule. Volusia is going to be a ton of fun. Part of what we see with dirt racing schedules is sometimes they just run one race. Well, tonight you get a dirt UMPs. You're going to have the prolates here in just a little bit. And we're going to go back-to-back racing here for the Dirt Anarchy series each and every Sunday night to wind out our week. Basically, Monday is my Friday. It's kind of nice. We get back to racing on Tuesday, of course, with the Chop Shop Racing Series. Folks have just really poured it on, and it's been a ton of fun. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much for being here once again. I mean, it's just awesome. Sponsors for the series, Foreign Customs, BUCKWHEAT'S Customs out there. Find BUCKWHEAT'S Customs at facebook.com/BUCKWHEAT'S Customs. 54 Motorsports course tabs out there. Giving us some love for all of it. NRI Machining. Give them a call, 478-731-0496. The Nasworthy family taking care of all of your machining needs. And please get a hold of them if you need anything. All the machining needs that you're going to be able to need, make sure you give them a call. Area code 478-731-0496 once again. Adrenaline Spike Designs giving us a whole lot of love. I appreciate them coming on board. Track Dogs Racing, of course, being the best of the best of the best. And I tell you what, Jess is really proud. She made a Crunchwrap Supreme from scratch. Homemade. That's pretty awesome. 06 Racing Productions by David Garman, giving us some love out there. Thank you very much for being a part of the sponsorship crew. Of course, Anarchy Designs and PFEFFER Designs out there as well. And then go to dirtanarchyracing.com. Let's get a look at the starting grid real quick before they go green for the heat race. Number 1, Nasworthy is going to be in that 071, your pole sitter tonight. Wyatt Walker in the 85. Working hard for that money on the outside. He's going to be your outside pole sitter today for heat race number 1. Travis Gardner, George Fizel. Going to slow it down so I say it right. Fizel. And the 33 is going to be the outside of row number 2. Brandon Ball, Marcus Potter going to make up row number 3. Brandon Starnes and Sage Luther out there. Sage had a great race yesterday. Good to see Sage out there ready to rock and roll. Folks, says let's go. Starting grid is set. Drivers are ready. I am ready. Are you ready for some green flag racing here? Digger, give us some love out there. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you very much. Let's see. Digger giving us a share. Joker Hall giving us a like. Buck giving us a like. Giving us a like. Randy Henshaw giving us a like. Wyatt Walker giving us a like. Jesse Aldridge giving us a big old share. We're going to try out some UMPs tonight. Good to see you. Thank you, sir. Connor New, give us a big old like. James, give us some shares out there. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. Patrick, give us some share. James, give us a like as well. Thanks to Mr. Matarood Racing. Blake Bailey, giving us a like and a share as well. Thank you, folks, for being who you are, being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Mr. Church, what's up out there on YouTube? We are live, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It's going to be a ton of fun. Too bad you couldn't be there. Hey, man, it is... I don't know what that buddy, I don't know what that's about. That's doesn't belong in my chat, man. I have nothing to do with any of that. Nothing to do, brother. It has nothing to do with it. Please don't put that in my chat, Cole. I don't have anything to do with any of that. I'm here to call the race as the race would go. 071, 85, 37, 33, 112, 17, 26, and 1. Mr. Church, hey, I will. Thank you, sir. I will get back with you. Good evening, Younger. Good. What do you say out there, man? Good to see you. Fort Terry, Caden Williams. Green flag waves for heat race number 1. As Volusia looks to be absolutely splendid at the moment. I believe some of the style overrides getting all messed up there. Because I pulled up an old session there, folks, so apologies about that. Nasworthy Walker 1-2 at the moment. 6 laps to go. 8 lap heats again side by side into the turn as they roll down to the back straightaway. Again, oblong shape here. You have that opening on the exit of 2 that can be a little bit deceiving right now. Trying to work the inside line where there's still grip. Walker to the inside, 85. Pulling that P1 spot, 37 of Gardner there to the inside as well. Battle for the lead here. Looking as such as they work that corner. 85, 071, 37. 4 laps to go. They're going to be able to hold on to a great race line right now by these 3 drivers as the 071 pulls that second spot. 85 way out front. Fiesel there in a 33, rolling very quick lap times right now. Does he have enough to catch here as Wyatt Walker works the corner? Taking 2 drivers to the feature. Then we will have a main out here. 20 drivers total going to the feature here as Walker, Gardner, and Nasworthy try to battle it out. Nasworthy back to the inside. Matthew try to make some things happen. 2 laps to go. They do not invert, so this is all about where that race pace is going to be. Walker coming around 3 and 4, able to take over that P1 spot now, starting to step away. Half second the distance. White flag waves for the final lap. And heat race number 1. A big get well soon. 54 forever out there for Mr. Terry Boswell. Hopefully you are feeling on the mend. We want to see you out here. We want to see you running these laps. Final turn. Walker takes away heat race number 1. Man, oh man, good race. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. All right. Real quick, folks, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, that might be, I was going to say it might have been a little bit loud there, but take that back. And I apologize for taking 5 to the feature. They will have a here in just a little bit. Skolky giving me a whole lot of love. He's the one that brings my sound out and makes me sound really good. And does a phenomenal job of working with me here as one of one of those partners that you like to have. He's a solid streamer. He does some iRacing broadcasts as well. He's good to go check him out on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Derek Jester is going to be your pole sitter for heat race number 2. Braxton Clark at the 28 is going to be your outside pole sitter. Bud Molyneux is going to be there in the 883 inside of Blake Bailey. Of row number 2, the 11 is going to roll that outside lane. Matthew Helm and John Ross is going to be there in row number 3. Whittington and Nick Klosterman will make up the final row in heat race number 2. They are looking pretty darn snazzy. Look at those paint schemes. They get well soon, Terry from Cole. Love to see it. Love to see it. Revendu, thank you very much. Kyle, thank you very much. Michael, thank you very much as well. Mark Redkin, give us a like and a share. Thank you so much. Thank you for the share out there, Mr. Tucker, as well. Ryan Thomas, give us a like. Much love, my friends. Hate to say it, but let's go, Braxton Clark. Are you trolling each other? Are you trolling each other? Come on now. Good race, and Joseph it is. Jiggy out there, thank you very much for being out there. Appreciate you, Jiggy422. 54 stars and prayers for Terry. Thank you for the stars, Mr. Michael Tucker. Pace truck's going to dive in. It's going to be time for a full send. 54 stars on the table. Pace truck's in. Time for full send. Green flag. Mateen giving us a like. Thank you, Mateen. I appreciate you. Jester, Clark, Bailey. Big old 883 is going to be off the spot early, but don't cut him out just yet. He's there on the tail. A little free on the exit there. And I know it's dirt racing. You're supposed to be free, but he was wiggling a little bit. And that's a little throttle issue going on there, but he's going to be just fine. John Ross has the 64 on the car, but the 9 in the Helm there. That's going to be what he has. Helm is, of course, behind Matthew Helm at the 25. On that 6th spot. Fast lap belongs to Blake Bailey here. 16.97 so far in this heat as he pulls 3rd. Blake rolling that beautiful bean footage into turn number 3. Continue to move around. It's going to be 5 laps to go in heat race number 2. And the 11 closing down some distance to that P2 spot. 28 is going to have to hold on. Fast lap now belongs to Derek Jester, 16.89. As he says, I will see that 16.97, and I will raise you a little bit more. Come on, Scotty, they say. Derek Jester there to the outside line. Second lane working, not even trying to close off that bottom lane. Maybe a little low line exit, but carries more of that middle lane at a 2. 4 laps to go into turn 3, as right now a half second is the distance between the 28 of Braxton Clark. Try to work here. 56-28 rolling the corner, 11 to the outside, moving as they go. 3 laps to go. Good look on board. Ooh, that's the wrong camera. That's not what I wanted to look at. How about all that dirt? Braxton Clark with 2 laps to go says, I'm in full send mode, and I'm going to be fearless, unrelenting. I'm going to live this. I'm going to love it. That's what I am. I'm full sent. Trying to work that throttle as much as he can. Gets into the corner. White flag waves for the final lap in heat race number 2. Jester holding these UMPs together as they continue to work. Clark's going to be there as well. Good racing tonight. It's absolutely fantastic. Had great dirt racing last night. We had great dirt racing to start the heats tonight. Jester is going to take home heat race number 2. Top 5 will go to the feature. Matthew Helm, last of the drivers that will finish here inside the top 5. So Helm will move on to the feature. Heat race number 3 looks as such. Another 8-lapper coming at you here. Michael Mitchell will be your pole sitter for today's heat race number 3. James Ray will be your outside pole sitter. Ethan Bryant will have Chris Watkins there. Kyle Carter, the 03, will have Logan Henderson there as well. Patrick Solari will have J.D. Myers outside row number 4. These drivers are ready to, well, they're ready to dig. Well, I'm saying, ready to dig. Full send. JD, I think, out of the race. I think he's part of the rookie series. We'll see what it is. Come on, David says, come on, Scotty out there. We're going to see what these drivers are going to be able to do. Let's go slideways. Ty out there, a.k.a. Michael Mitchell. What's up? He says slideways for Michael Mitchell. He's ready to go. Good race line for the drivers. All of these fantastic race lines. Ready to rock and roll. The gyro cam. Watch these cars dip. We're going to come around for one more lap here as they pace around, but that throttle is an absolute meanie. The throttle, you can hear them, they're chugging all that fuel, all that high octane, all of that adrenaline, aka Chris Watkins out there. They are ready to go. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? It's going to be a full send kind of moment. I just watched them dip. This is it. This is insane to watch what they do. Ray on the outside, Mitchell on the inside. Pace truck will dive in out of 4. They're turned to left. Green flag waves. Heat race number 3 underway. Ray to the outside. 4 has to defend early to the bottom side. Big head of steam for the triple lot. The 000 to the bottom, to the high side, 4 to the bottom. No slider line working just yet as they get out of the corner 4. Trying to clear here. Will need to work it. Slide up the race line early to be able to clear the 000. Not going to be able to do it. Ray to the outside, battling hard. Ray will take over in that turn 3 moment. But right now, Mitchell needs a little bit more. Still needs that lap. 6 laps to go. The race is on for the lead. Ethan Bryant in the 10, working hard. Patrick Solari in the 99 says, move over, I'm ready to go. 16.94 for Mitchell here as he rolls the fastest lap. And James Ray leads that time by as they get neck and neck. They are working it. Bryant looking on behind, watching these two work each other over here. Solari 2.2 back, who takes over 4th. Kyle Carter's going to be in 5th here, but look at that race line. Those two ever so running this aggressive ballerina dance, ballet, or whatever you want to call it, the dirt ballet. They touch tires there. He's going to give up the line. Ray to the bottom side, 3 laps to go. 4 kind of letting it happen here, trying to work that outside lane. That was kind of one of those oops moments that you don't really want to see. But Not that it's going to be that devastating. 2 laps to go this time by Ray Mitchell, 1-2. Bryant's going to be third as they still work that corner. Solari, 2.6 back, still trying to close the distance. Runs his fastest lap this last time by. James Ray still faster, 17-1-2. How about a white flag situation for heat race number 3. Final lap. As Ray, Mitchell, Bryant, Watkins work the corner. Solari looks to be 5th at the moment. Kyle Carter back to 6th. Mitchell, final turn. They dug into that one. Mitchell, dang near almost had that one. Bryant, Watkins, Solari will make up row number. Will make up the top 5 here in heat race number 3. First of the mains, gonna look as such. Marcus Potter is gonna be your pole sitter. Jesse Whittington will be your outside pole sitter. Kyle Carter will start in 3rd. Sage Luther will be here as well. The 883 will start 5th inside of row number 3 with Logan Henderson to the outside. Brandon Stars have Nick Klosterman to the outside of he as JD Myers is off the racing surface. They are going to take 20 to the feature. I don't get to see it very much, folks, but as they do, small little commercial. Oh, dang it. We love our fishing. We love it so much that picked up a sponsor. Dark Horizon Fishing, my caution sponsor when the cautions come out. We're going to take 5 to the feature here. So top 5 drivers here go all the way to that 30-lap feature to battle for tonight's win in honor of Tabs, of course. Terry Boswell out there. Get well soon, my friend. I hope that you are enjoying tonight's race, and we will continue to honor you throughout not only the UMPs but also the pros coming up here in just a short little while. These drivers looking for some speed here. Fire, keep them on that slide. Love it. Having some fun with this. I like this one. I do. I like having dirt racing on in this situation. You know, Saturday, Sunday nights, the dirt racing leagues get out and they dust off the gloves, they duke it out, and they have an incredible run. Right now, Whittington, Potter, ready to go. 1, 2, 3. We'll be 3, 2, 1 to the next one. I said Tabs 54 more. Thank you for the 54. 3 wide. 54 stars in honor of Tabs out there, folks. And we don't have to do it every time I say it, but we will say 54 forever. Thank you so much for the stars. We'll do something for those stars. We'll try to put those. Ooh, 71, 94 backwards. Whittington was your outside pole sitter there. Apologies about that. The overlay didn't pop up for him. Customs giving you a whole lot of fun here. Sage Luther in that 2 spot finds Kyle Carter to the outside. Kyle trying to push the boundaries here. Brandon Starnes in 5th. Stage with a 17-17 in this main. Volusia being a ton of fun. Dirt Anarchy, 10 laps to go, giving you a whole lot of fun. Potter out front by 7/10 of a second, but the battle is for second here. Move over. They're ready to roll. 46-03. We watched Sage have a ton of fun yesterday. We're going to see if that's going to be able to stick. Whittington having to really, really work the corner. 94 trying to get himself back around here. Maybe hoping somebody going to make a mistake. Starnes to the inside. Starnes trying to make sure he finishes this race inside the top 5. Oh, cars going around. Bud upside down here. We'll have to reset. Klosterman picks up 6th here. Whittington goes to 7th. He needs 2 drivers to make a mistake, and right now Brandon Starnes finds himself in 4th. Logan Henderson in 5th. Nick Klosterman trying to close that down. 6 laps to go. Marcus Potter, 3/10 of a second lead. Sage figuring out this racetrack, getting faster each lap. Sage did that last night in the Dirt Assassin Series, and that was impressive to watch. So maybe Sage just needed a little bit more practice on this race line. 41.96 on the I rating. B class 3.72 on the safety rating. Digging in with the UMPs. Come on, Kyle Carter. In 3rd, the 03. Younger getting out there. Cole saying, hey, you got to do something here. Sage battling for the lead. 26, the 112. Potter holding on. Side by side, they are in a drift moment here. Tandem pirouettes up Mount Volusia. 112 still leading high side here. 26 trying to find the extra grip here. No slider line just yet. Can't get it clear, but it is going to lead that lap. 2 laps to go here. He needs to get to the bottom. Cole down to the stretch here. He is closing in the distance. His lap time, his fastest lap time that time by about a quarter second faster. White flag waves. These two are duking it out. Carter trying to close in the distance here. Has an opportunity, has the better line. Rockets towards the bottom here. Sage Luther side by side with the 112. Kyle Carter full set that corner, wants to have it. And Luther wins the main by 22 1/1000th of a second. Henderson will be the last driver here completing. He will finish in 5th. Man, what a race. But now, we got a pitter patter. Let's get at it, right? That's what I'm talking about. And how about it? A feature for you. Wyatt Walker is going to be your pole sitter for today's feature. Made the pass in heat race number 1 to take over that spot. Derek and Jester will be your outside pole sitter. James Ray and the 000 will make up row number 2 with Travis Gardner to his outside at 37. Braxton Clark at the 28 looking to go to work with Michael Mitchell to his outside. Nassworthy is going to have Bailey to his outside. The 11 ready to rebound and have a better race tonight. Ethan Bryant in the feature is going to be right there next to Fizel as the 33 looks to be faster and faster and faster. Ross Watkins going to make up the final row in that first 12 spots. 6 rows counted in. Brandon Ball, Matthew Helms going to have Solari, Luther ready to go. Potter, Carter, Stars, and Henderson are going to make the final drivers here for your starting grid. And they are ready to go. Unfortunate way to end the night, but hey, that was fun. That's what's important. It's got to be fun. Michael Tucker, heck of a race. That was a ton of fun to watch. And some close racing, especially right there in the front. So something you want to keep your eye on here. Sage Luther getting faster, and the track state did not reset. So this race line is going to adjust based on pretty much what these drivers are going to do. So cautions are on. Cautions are going to come out. And when the cautions do come out, reminder, the caution laps do not count. So if I'm looking from a driver that can go from the back to the front, well, Sage Luther is one of those drivers. Wyatt Walker, though, blistering pace. 85, 56 side by side. The rumble of the crowd. The fumes in the air. Pace truck dives in. They are ready to go. Green flag racing in 3. Let's get it, Michael Mitchell, Braxton Clark, Brent Stars, Ty out there giving some big old love. John, what's up, man? Good to see you out there. John Jerome in 3, 2, 1. How about a full set moment? Get it. Green flag for 30 laps, Volusia. Ray to the bottom, Walker there, Jester up high, a little bobble there for the 85. Hasn't been on the track since the track state was a little bit better. Right now, James Ray ripping the bottom, trying to make it side by side. They are tire to tire 000 finds some speed on the bottom side. Wyatt Walker trying to battle back on the outside. Derek Jester, the 56, rolling that corner. Up one, Chris Watkins back here. He made an aggressive move. Moving into the corner, they are going to be all about speed. Look at that freeway of dirt UMPs. Ray, fastest lap of the race, takes over the lead in that last corner, 17:01. As he rolls that beautiful beam footage to the bottom side. Walker trying to find that pace as well. Tony Martin says, going to be a great feature. You guys had a great feature yesterday, too. It was a ton of fun to watch. Right now, the UMP is not disappointing. Ray trying to defend the bottom side. Walker finding extra pace, being able to find that slipstream. His lap time is fastest the last time. Wyatt runs a 17:08, but James Ray just a thousandth of a second faster. 5 laps in. It'll be 25 laps to go when we cross the start and finish line. Clark moving and grooving. And I talked about some of these drivers that are going to be looking for that long run race pace. Well, this is one of those drivers. Sage back here off 2. Logan Henderson sent the corner, says, let's go. 71 working at Marcus Potter. And the 112 rolls that beautiful beam footage himself down the back straightaway. Into the corner he goes. 26 side by side. These two had pirouetting ballet style racing going on, and Sage says, excuse me, I need to go back to the front. Nice with the up one. James Ray started third, still trying to hold on to a 2/10 of a second lead over Walker here. 23 laps to go in the Dirt Anarchy UMP series. Right after this, we're going to take a 5-minute little hiatus after we talk to the drivers. We're going to load into the next session. They're going to go from dirt UMPs to pro late models. And we're going to have an epic race for Volusia. Walker, Jester, 1, 2. I'm sorry, Ray, Walker, Jester, 1, 2, 3. Clark and Gardner putting their hats in the mix, ready to go. That beat main was amazing, though, right, Paul? Yeah, I like to hear it, man. Blake Bailey trying to roll inside the top 10. Solari's going to be up 5. Watkins in the 6 is going to be up 5. Again, Chris Watkins working some more race pace himself. Brandon Starnes up 5. The one on the outside lane trying to rocket towards the about to be bumper-to-bumper traffic there. One rolled that corner, tried to get himself to the outside of the 64. Now the 64 finds that race pace on the outs. He gets a little extra free there. 3 wide into the turn. They're going to settle out. How about 3 wide on exit? Possible. 2 wide. 2 by 2. 26 rolls that corner as well. 19 laps to go. There's a whole lot happening all over this racetrack. Wyatt Walker trying to defend the lead, or trying to get the lead over James Ray. Walker in the 000. Walker in the 85 doing what he did in that first heat. Taking back over for James Ray. James Ray there on the inside. 85 000. Travis Gardner here in that 37, finding his race pace late in the run. Walker trying to make some things happen. Braxton Clark at the 28, finding a race line that's all his own. Digging into the corner, these drivers looking at all of that debris, all that dust. This track is starting to dry out, worse than the Sahara Desert after a rainstorm. Jester starting to close that off 4, but Derek Jester working back over that race line, trying to find where he needs to be running. Grip on the bottom side. A lot of drivers running kind of that natural second lane. This track is starting to wear off. And what I mean by wear off, you're going to be able to see it all right there on the bottom. Sugar Bean giving us a big old follow out there. Thank you for following on Twitch. Much love to you, Sugar Bean. It's hard to see from the high side here, but if we look at the gyro cam here, you can see what looks to be like dirt glass. Very shiny sectors here where you do not want those tires to be. You want to see those tires right there in that grippy, nice little tacky section. High, a little bit in the middle right there, but mostly on the low, getting that right rear to turn, getting that nose to be settled in. And right now the 56 trying to hold on to that 6th spot going places, though, is Chris Watkins trying to find that sixth spot to be up 6 spots as we speak. That's a lot of sixes right there. We're going to go up to the 28 and change our tone here. Wyatt Walker, a 10th. It's the 000 and Wyatt Walker in the 85. Battle back here. 000 to clear into the corner. 85 up the race line, trying to use a little bit of that right rear end of that dust and that debris, that tacky portion where all the moisture is. And right now, the 000 defending the second line. 85 to the bottom side. 10 laps to go here in the UMP feature. Normally, folks, we have all the sponsors kind of rotating. I have a new session built, but because we wanted to run the 54 forever, I used the last season's overlays. So all those who are out there sponsoring know that this is all about you folks as well. And a big special thank you to all the sponsors that sponsor the Dirty Anarchy series. We know that they absolutely enjoy it. And they're a big part of it, and including Tabs, 54 Motorsports, give us a great look. Foreign Customs giving us a good look here as well as we come around and find the energy to go. Speaking of energy, Rogue Energy, my energy drink of choice. It's a powder that I use. It's gluten-free to help brighten my day. I use the Hydrations formula, and I use the strawberry kiwi. Now, if it is considered a dietary supplement, so always make sure you consult your nutritionist or your doctor if you have any health concerns about it. But you can check a link in the link tree or in the description of the race. Use promo code Signature Esports for 10% at checkout, and it helps support a streamer like me. Look at this battle going on here. 6 laps to go, and these two are not done. Braxton Clark and Travis Gardner still working on their race pace as well. Fastest driver on the racetrack this time by still belongs to Wyatt Walker, and he is figuring out what line he's going to need to work here, I think, towards the end of this one. James Ray in the 000 will make it 4 to go here. That lap ever changing. We've had 7 lead changes involving 3 drivers. Tucker giving us 54 stars once again for the big 54. Thank you folks so much. I appreciate you. More 54s. We like the 54s. Big 54s, folks. Ravindu out there, thank you for the like. Again, Tucker, thank you for those stars, man. Hale Smith giving us a like 23 minutes ago. Thank you so much. John, thank you very much as well. 2 laps to go. A little bit of lap traffic here to play and mess around with these guys. Maybe an opportunity here. You know, James Ray wants to see a white flag here. About to put the 17 of Brandon Ball a lap down. It took all this time to catch up to him, so that means all of these drivers are that fast. The win is all about to be about this. It is on. 85 to the outside. 000 to lead the bottom. Can the 85 take it on the straightaway? He does. Walker wins the feature with an outside line pass. Ray finishes in second. Travis Gardner will finish in third. Walker finding that extra little dig at the very end with one of the cleanest passes on the outside that we've seen thus far. And man, that was insane. Love the 54s. I enjoy it. I do. I have to say, I do enjoy the 54s. Nothing about the stars. It's all about the 54s. Wyatt Walker, Bowling Springs, South Carolina, is going to be a race winner here today in the UMP modified feature. And James Ray will come home second. Travis Gardner will be third. These drivers are going to get out there and do their thing. Let's take a look at your feature results. Walker, Ray Gardner, Clark Mitchell will be your top 5. Jester Watkins and Asworthy are going to be there in all the way to 8th. Bailey and Solari inside your top 10. George is going to finish in 14th. John Ross in 15th. And then at the tail end of that one, first driver, 1 lap down. It's going to be in 20th. Can you believe that? Or actually didn't even finish off the lead lap, still finished ahead of the race leader. So everybody finished on the lead lap, and that is almost unheard of. Brandon Ball doing a phenomenal job here. Let's go and have a little chitty chat with our good friends our race winners as they get ready to rock and roll. Actually, we got to back up here just a moment. Wyatt Walker in the 85. We're going to get rid of this. I have to move some stuff, folks. I have to make sure things are showing. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Where's he at? James Ray, Travis Gardner's there. Where's Wyatt? Come on. Oh, come on, Wyatt. Oh, move to. Oh, I got to move him up here to the broadcast booth. Wyatt's got a copy, brother. Wyatt, you might be muted there, buddy. Move to broadcaster. Wyatt's got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Hey, man, congratulations on the race win here. That was a phenomenal last lap pass. You guys have been duking it out. We were just trying to set up that move toward the end. We watched James just have to defend a dig at that bottom line. You get around 3 and 4, and by basically a little bit of that Nerf bar in front of you, you pretty much find your way around this racetrack. Walk me through this one. That was insanity.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to pull that off. I got up to him on the last 2 laps ago, and I knew he was gonna hold the bottom, that he didn't have a choice but to stay down there. So I was gonna try to do something on the backstretch, and I got a run on him coming off of 2, and I thought about just touching him a little bit with a bumper, but I figured I didn't want to win like that, and I just was gonna try the high side, and somehow it worked out. I guess a little bit of momentum, but it definitely was a good race, racing with him the whole time. Once he got back around me, didn't think I was going to be able to run him down, but somehow got lucky and did.
John O. Walker sent 500 stars for the race winner there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Wyatt, tell me what the trick to the UMP is, because some drivers just don't like the UMP.
Very easy on the throttle and keep it as straight as possible. It's just, you got to be so easy on the throttle and very, very easy on turning the wheel.
You step too much into the throttle, you go around. You let off the throttle, you go around. Just
yeah.
These cars, they're a blast to drive when you get into a rhythm. So there's nothing wrong with trying to put those laps together, put those segments together. Why? Congratulations! You get the first victory, first official victory of the second season of the Dirt Anarchy series. Give you shout outs, man. That was a great race.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it. Got to thank Walker Ridge Plantations for sticking with me. Dirt FX Designs for always having my car looking good, and Dirt Anarchy for having me back for the second season.
Wyatt, I look forward to seeing what you do outside of these ones as well. I mean, next, if this week is in the UMPs is any true tell to what the season's going to be, I'm excited to see what you guys do next week.
Yes, sir. I am too.
It's going to be fun. Are you racing in the pros?
Yes, sir, I am.
That's right. All right. Wyatt's going to try to back to back. Maybe he gets it. Maybe he gets a sweep tonight.
We'll try our hardest.
Wyatt, I look forward to seeing you in the race.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'll see you.
Always. The 85 comes home in victory lane, doing a phenomenal job. Let's talk to James Ray, though, who led the most laps, but just a smidgen, made the pass on the outside. And he was unsure he was going to be able to make it stick on the high side, and then just barely had enough momentum to goose it there at the end. Walk me through today's race. What a phenomenal run you guys had.
Oh, that was a blast. I mean, when you lose like that, you can't even be mad. Like, that's just fun racing like there.
What is it? And I asked Wyatt this because a lot of drivers don't like the UMPs, but I want to go the opposite direction. What do you like the most about the UMPs?
Oh, when it slicks off, they're fun for me. I like the throttle control and trying to drive it as straight as you can to be fast.
Bottom line hooked up for you there, and we can see the track. You guys, the audience can see the track. You can see where these folks were driving the majority of the race on the racing surface right here, folks. That was them trying to make sure that the race line was defended, and Volusia is a very tough racetrack to be able to do that. We don't see a lot of horsepower out of these cars, and some people might wonder why you don't run the high side.
Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. This gear that's in this for this setup, there was no way to run the high side, and I like to run the bottom here anyways. It's fun running the inside wall.
You're barely this close to it, finding that nose almost touching it. Man, it was a ton of fun. James, P2 finish. That's nothing wrong with that. You got yourself some points. You got yourself a good start to the season. Your shout outs, my man.
Yeah, we'll take this P2 and go into next week. I mean, it's better than not making the show at all. So, but I'll give a shout out to Journalist Spikes Designs, the guy that does all my painting and stuff, and you guys for putting all this on. It's been fun so far.
James, always a pleasure, man. Are you going to run the pros? That's the next question.
Yes, sir, I am.
Sweet. Maybe I put a challenge out to the 85, seeing if he could sweep it. It's your job to go out there and make sure he doesn't.
We're going to try.
That's the way it is, James. Much love, man. Congratulations on the P2 finish.
Thank you.
That's the man. Last but not least, Mr. Gardner getting out there having a blast. At least you look like you were having a blast. Tell me about it.
Man, that was fun to watch in front of me, really.
You had a bird's eye view of two drivers kind of going back and forth, and there, as they were battling, you were starting to close that distance in. What did you need just to get to that one little spot? Maybe them touching?
Yeah, I just needed James and them to make just one mistake, and maybe I would have stood a chance. But either way, it was a fun race.
Top 3 night for a feature, 30-lap green to green. That's always impressive as well. These cars have a lot of dig to them, but less horsepower, so the speeds aren't really what you would see for kind of a bigger track. So the lap times are a little bit longer. And does it get into it? Do you have to get into the rhythm early, or do you have to constantly adjust, moving your race line whenever this track changes?
It moved around a lot. I was doing good up top at first, and then Braxton came around me on the bottom, so I just moved down there.
When you find that hookup line and it's comfortable, do you just kind of roll up the racetrack or roll down the racetrack?
I was just kind of rolling up the racetrack.
You know what? It looked fun. It looked like you had a blast. That's the whole race was great. Even everybody out there watching was like, hey, that was phenomenal feature. Travis, give your shout outs, man. We got some prolates to go run.
I'd like to thank Third Anarchy for putting this on, and Chris Watkins over at Adrenaline Spike for keeping us looking good while we're out here doing this. And most importantly, Tabs. I hope he gets better. Miss seeing him out here on the track with us.
And we're putting all of our good energy that way, and that's exactly what we want to see. Tabs, are you watching? You better be watching, buddy. I'm totally kidding. You don't have to be watching. You should be resting. Travis, I look forward to seeing you in the next one, man. Maybe we can have another conversation.
That's only hope.
I hope so. My man, I will see you here in a little bit.
All right, we'll see you.
That's Travis Gardner there, folks. He comes home, 37, giving it. Super Bean, becoming a subscriber out there. Thank you so much, Super Bean. Much love to you. I appreciate that. Another 54 stars out there. Thank you so much. You were killing it. Tier 1 subscriber for Sugar Bean. Folks, we're going to just move on over to the old next session. So I'm going to keep chatting with you. We're going to talk about a few things to include our good friend Tabs, Terry Boswell out there giving us a huge run. Thank you for following Swamp Fox. I appreciate you very much. We're going to save some files, save some folders. iRacing is going to close up for me here, and we're going to load back into the next session. So the way this works out is these drivers should be in here already trying to get these sessions rolling, or should be here in about 5 minutes. So as they do, we'll be looking at good little practice session. We'll take a little hydrate break, and we'll make sure that these drivers enjoy themselves. But what a great race that was. Swamp Fox, becoming a subscriber out there as well. Tier 1 on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All of you fantastic folks out there doing what you do and doing it absolutely with some justice. Michael Tucker, thank you very much for all the stars, my man. You're killing it. Great race, fellas. Clean and green for 30 and UMPs. That's exciting. It's absolutely killer. Braxton Clark gave us a like out there as well. Thank you, Mr. Tucker, for another 54 stars. You're killing it, man. I appreciate you. Next up, we're going to be running the Dirt Anarchy Pro late models, or the late models. They're just insane to see. If you're watching and see comments, we miss you tabs from Michael Tucker. Hope you the best wishes for health and recovery. Can't wait to rip it on dirt again with you, buddy. I couldn't agree more, man. Braxton Clark giving some love out there. Appreciate you. John O. Walker, thank you so much for those 500 stars. Put 500 stars on the table. Said, bam, here you go. Right there for the Walker family. Let's go back through the comments. I'm missing some comments here, folks. David Thurman, thanks. Hopefully you can do better in the pro lanes next. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. You're going to kill it. More stuff going on out there. Swamp Fox, 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's another 1,000 biddies out there. 1,000 bits on the table says, bam, for Walker's Ridge Plantation. Love to see it. I like it. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits out there. That is most generous, folks. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And the reason why we do so is so that way each of these families can, if you want to throw it up on your television, you can watch it on YouTube. If you want to watch on your mobile device, I recommend Twitch. If you want to watch on your computer or any other device, or your tablet or anything like that, Facebook's a good platform as well. Make sure you follow us on all three, though, because we want to grow this community to be the best out there that it can be, not just for Signature Esports, but for all these leagues. We want the best exposure they can get, and the only way to do that is by being a part of what we do here. We are over 18,800 followers on Facebook. We have getting close to the 1,000 mark on YouTube. We're getting close to the 1,000 mark on Twitch as well. So the more we grow, the more we do, the better off we are. Little Team 54 with the 99 stars from Braxton Clark. Thank you so much for that great racing. It was a ton of fun. So much going on right there. Isn't absolutely insane. Michael Mitchell, thank you for the love. Terry, my man, much love to you, brother. You are an absolute icon. Thank you for the like, man. An icon out there. Thank you for the like. Man, oh man, this session is getting ready to load up. Well, I'm waiting for it to load up because we want to make sure these drivers get out here and enjoy it. Here, Boswell in the house. Tabs out there in the stream. Giving us some love. All right, come on now. I'm waiting for it, folks. I'm trying to be entertaining here at the same time. All right, session is live. We're gonna go in. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna make sure this stuff gets going. George, are you speaking Russian? Let's see some good racing. Is that your spotter still talking to you? How'd you know I play Escape from Tarkov? Man. Folks, we're going to be back to racing here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We're going to throw up the practice session for you. I'm going to take a hydrate break, which means I'm going to get something to drink. We're going to take Terry. Oh, man, I see Terry says, thank you for honoring me tonight, and I appreciate all you guys. I love racing with you. I love you guys. Just keep me in your prayers, and I hope to be back soon. God bless. I will bless you, sir, because all of my prayer energy is coming your way, my man. Terry Boswell out there on our Facebook chat. Folks, if you haven't done so, go to our Facebook page real quick. Put some hearts on that Terry Boswell comment out there. I'm actually going to pin that comment. You're going to see that more than anything else. We'll pin that. Terry's out there giving us a whole lot of love, and we just can't. I can't thank you enough, brother. I can't thank you enough. You're killer. You're amazing. Just awesome. Just awesome. Just awesome. The best there is. The best there was. The best there ever will be, my friend. Much love. Much love. Everybody throw some hearts on Terry's comment out there on Facebook for me. The man is going through some health issues. He needs some prayers. He needs all the prayers he can get because we want to make sure he comes back and racing with everybody again. That is the most important thing out of here. Let's see. All right, same time, same bad channel, folks. I'm going to put them on exciting. These folks are going to get out there and practice. We're going to throw up some times for you so that way you can see what these folks are doing. Because, you know, that's what's important. 54 Motorsports bringing you all the action tonight. Of course, Terry Boswell out there in the chat. Going to watch what we're doing. Going to enjoy. Get well soon, Mr. Terry. I'm going to put you folks on the main screen here. Watch these drivers go around in circles for a little bit. Practice will be up in 15 minutes. Take a break, folks. But do not go anywhere. You thought the racing a little while ago was insane. Well, it's about to get there again. It's going to be a ton of fun and with a whole lot of action. And, oh man, I got to reload the overlays here, folks. Holidays. All right. Video mode. I'm talking out loud. More stars. Who's kicking butt and taking names out there? 54 for Tucker. Scotty Newsom. Go, go. They're working on it. I tell you what, we're going to have a big field just like we were before. Actually, we're going to have more drivers now than what we did last time. So this is going to be interesting. Again, same concept. 8-lap heats. They're going to have 10-lap mains. I'm sorry, 12-lap mains, not 10-lap mains. I don't know why it still says 10. 12. It's because the other session. That's why. 30-lap feature. Big looks into the corner, folks. And we will get back at it. All right, they're going to do their thing. I'll leave a little music on for you. I'll be right back. Going for the pole. There it is. Dig it. folks. Yeah, they got about 6 minutes left. To apologize about that. I had to run upstairs. Make sure that was going to go because they've had me on the edge of my seat this entire time. An insane race. And a whole lot of drivers. You see that list is going through and rotating right now because that is how many drivers looking to try to qualify for the feature here. See again, 20 drivers go to the feature. They're going to at least drive one main or one heat. I'm excited to see who's going to be able to make it toward the end and who's going to have the points at the end of this. They have a ton of fun. Leaderboard. Yeah, it did. David, sorry about that. It did drop down when I had to refresh and reset the overlays to the new section. What else? Appreciate everybody being out there. Of course, that music is probably stinking loud. But these drivers are going to do it. They're going to be back in 3 minutes as well. I want to make sure that our connection, it's just one of those things. When you join a new session, you got to make sure things are going good. You know what I mean? Love to see it. Thank you to everybody being out there and having a good time. Thank you for the stars out there. Thank you for the bits as well. Thank you to everybody doing what you do best and just being awesome. You folks have been fantastic. Another 50 seat, there it is. Another 54 stars coming across the board. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. As Raisul giving us a like as well. Tucker, thank you very much for the 54 stars. Get well soon. Terry Boswell out there. Make sure that we all keep track of what folks are doing. A big thank you to everybody being out there, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I know we're live on 3 platforms and we kind of spread the views everywhere, but it's a ton of fun. It really is. Brianna giving us a big old follow out there. Thank you, Brianna. Appreciate you. 2 minutes left. We're going to go qualifying. We're going to go over some race information. And we're going to be doing it all over again, and it's going to be absolutely epic. These cars they just rip around this racetrack. They really do. Some of the most maneuverable. They're tough to drive, but they're so maneuverable. You'll see these drivers really just put that nose in the edge of that wall. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be back. All right, this time I said I'd be right back, and I am right back. All right, let's get rid of that music for you, folks. Here's what's going to happen. Again, race information for Volusia. Right now at practice, they're getting ready to start qualifying here in less than 30 seconds. 66 degrees on the track temperature here at practice. Partly cloudy skies, going to keep that heat in, so the track won't do as much. George giving us a big old like. Thank you, George. 8-lap heats, 12-lap mains, 30-lap feature for the drivers. They're going to take 5. It should be, the way the math works out, it actually might be less than that a bit, depending on what the mains do. We'll have to take a look and see in the midst of all that, but usually we take them between 4 and 5 to the feature based off of the way the grid works. So it should be, we should get 3 heats and then a main, but all of course just depends. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that track temperature got baked. 91 degrees at qualifying. We're going to see how much of that track state is going to be left here towards the end of it. Folks, normally when we have cautions, we talk about Skokie Esports. Skokie Esports is my caution sponsor for pretty much everything that I do out there, and does sponsor the series. It does sponsor me personally. It's the one sponsor I do absolutely carry into every race because he's done it. Every caution sponsor I've ever had has done a lot to help Signature Esports, the platform, grow. So we try to make sure that we are doing what we can to showcase them as well. So go check out Dark Horizon Fishing on Facebook. Find them, book them if you're in the Virginia area, or if you're traveling to the Virginia area this May through September. Go fishing out there on the old ocean, and make me jealous just a little bit. That's what I want you to do. But another sponsor that we see out there quite a bit and is really growing in popularity, Admin Box, will give you a great insight into what kind of race control options that you have. So adminbox2x's.com. Check out what they have. Big special thank you to all the sponsors for the Dirt Anarchy series. We love seeing them. We love being a part of them. We love taking care of what they have going on. Sorry, I was looking at a message there. Folks, let me know. I'm trying to make sure the screen is solid and everything that we're doing out there is just absolutely fantastic. Big awesome things going on out there. Rick, giving us a big old like. What you doing, Rick? Good to see you, my friend. Much love, my brother. That is Mr. Spicy himself. We're calling Rich Holland, however you want to call him. Just don't call him late for dinner. DirtAnarchyRacing.com, home of the Dirt Anarchy series. You can find all of the sponsors and everything associated with it. PFEFFER Designs, give us some love. Mr. Tucker, 54, back in the chat. Once again, thank you for the extra 54 stars, sir. Anarchy Custom Wraps and Designs. Michael Mitchell, the other boss of the Anarchy Custom Wraps and Designs. Thank you for giving everyone affordable wraps and keeping Dirt Anarchy drivers looking good and doing an awesome job at the same time. 06 Racing Productions, David Garman. If you have not checked out David Garman's production videos, he did a couple of different ones that they posted on their Facebook page and that I've shared out there as well. That David did to showcase these series and what these drivers are going to be doing. Did a phenomenal job. His craft is only improving. So if you need anything from him, get a hold of David Garman. Track Dogs for Racing. A great place for all of your swag when it comes to your racing memorabilia with all these leagues and everything that's going on out there. Go check out what they've got. They've got a good selection of iRacing sports memorabilia for these leagues. And if you want anything done through them, they encourage you to do that as well. Adrenaline Spike Designs. You heard a couple of the drivers that finished second and third. Utilizing Adrenaline Spike Designs. Chris Watkins is coming on board for the 2023 season to be able to help out with the UMP mods and does wraps, tumblers, t-shirts, and so much more. Check him out and find him on Facebook. NRI Machining, giving you all the machining needs that you do need. I tell you what, Nasworthy, appreciate him coming on and helping as well. Give him a call, 478-731-0496 for all of the tooling needs that you need. 54 Motorsports, of course. Big special thank to Tabs for being a part of what we do over here. BUCKWHEAT'S Customs as well. And 4M Customs, as these drivers look to have a wonderful, wonderful time. Big old light coming up from Brianna once again. Thank you, Brianna. Appreciate you very much. These streams are loving it. George, give us another like. Christopher Watkins give us another like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Brianna, Josh Wolford, give us a big old like as well. Like seeing the families out there supporting your drivers, support your local dirt racers, folks. That's all you can do. All you can do. It's the best thing ever. Stuck at work with these dirt guys to get after it. You missed. You're gonna have to. I don't know if you watched the first race But Rich, you're going to have to go back and watch the epic finish of the Dirt UMPs at the beginning of this stream. It was absolutely killer, my man. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that share button, hit that follow, hit that like. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Starting grid for heat race number 1. Brandon Starnes, fastest driver out there. Max giving us a big old like. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you. Connor News going to be your outside pole sitter. Nasworthy in the 071 is going to have Braxton Clark to his outside. Brandon Ball in the 17 is going to have Wyatt Walker back out there trying to run. This pro late model. Chase Williams, Patrick Solari is going to have row 4 locked in. Ethan Gardner in that 9 spot. Ready to hold on for everything that's good. All of my cameras are set. I am ready to go. The clouds are out. These drivers to be ready to rock and roll. Final checks of the race season to begin for the pro late models. 1:10.071. Pace truck leads them around here. It's going to be insane. Dirt Anarchy, Volusia. A crowd of 10,000 out there. The old iRacing platform. Reminder, iRacing.com. You see it at the bottom of your bottom right of your screen right there. That iRacing logo is the most important thing. It helps me provide a secondary way of being able to create and have some content and just be that person. So go to iRacing.com. Sign up for a subscription today. It's affordable. It's fun. A lot of free stuff you can get started with. You can use, I don't recommend it. Use a controller. Get yourself a wheel pellet set up. It's pretty inexpensive. Green flag waves. Starnes, Nasworthy, new Clark, new Connor, new to the outside. 10 rolling that beautiful bean footage. 1 of Starnes still ready to rock and roll. Big old send. Thank you so much out there. I appreciate you. Brandon Starnes. Connor New, Braxton Clark, fastest lap of the race belongs to Brandon Starnes right now. Thank you for the 54 stars, my friend. Thank you, Michael Tucker. I appreciate you. We'll have to get a running total of what you did during this race. And thank you very much. Braxton Clark now has the fastest lap, 15.72, as they continue to work the corner. Dirt Anarchy giving you all the racing that you could ever ask for. Chase Williams in tow back here, has the 17 to the outside. Brandon Ball trying to be inside that top 5. 5 drivers move on to the feature. The rest of them get settled in and get ready for that B main is going to be coming up. Brandon Starnes out front, 4/10 of a second. Clark trying to hold on to that second spot, third spot as they continue to work. In and out, Connor in and out there a little bit. Wyatt Walker in the 85, closing down some distance, up 2 spots. Figuring out this racetrack pretty quick, fast, in a hurry. 71 up the race line. That's where they in 5th here, trying to hold on. 2 laps to go as they come around the back straightaway. Turn 1 and 2 locked in. Brad, thank you for the share. Much love to you. Thank you for the share. Goes a long way to help the sports stream. White flag waves. And all these drivers. Connor in the 10. Trying to apply some pressure to Brandon Starnes. Turn 3. Got to dig. 10 able to hold on, but Starnes will take home heat race number 1. Connor New will finish 2nd. Braxton Clark 3rd. Walker and Nasworthy will be 4th and 5th. Heat race number 2 looking as such. Scott Newsom, who got a ton of shout outs earlier, probably going to get a bunch now. Spicy. They make it look easy. Hey, they do make it look easy. Let's go. Connor News says, Brianna out there giving some love to Connor. Finishes P2 in that last heat. Heat race number 2 looks as such. Scotty Newsom is going to have the 23 locked in for pole for heat race number 2. Dave Garman will be there to the outside of the Pro Late Model Series. Travis Gardner, Blake Bailey, Derek Jester, Kyle Carter will make up the next 2 rows. Logan Henderson, Joseph Cahalver, Grijalva. I say his name like 5 times a week. How am I going to go and mess that up? Josh Bittner will be there in that 9th row. These drivers are locked in. I am ready to go. Grijalva ready to send it back here. Grijalva, part of Team SD. We just watched him race just a little while ago. Right on my logo and the Chop Shop Racing League and School Key and all of my sponsors on there. Thank you very much for doing this. And the Van Jewel family getting a ton of fun with it. I know, Spicy. They do make it look easy. Work in progress for David Garman. I like it. Who did what? Somebody did something. Another 54. Sage, giving us a like. What's up, Sage? Good to see you out there. Nice job on the last race. I look forward to seeing what you do now. Thank you very much. Let's go, Joe. He's getting rolled in. Able to get out there and have some fun with this one. That's for darn sure. Pace truck's gonna dive in. Scott Newsom, David Garman, Travis Gardner, green flag waves. I gotta run 8 of them. Into the corner they go. Full send. Top 5 get in. Derek Jester battling it out here with Kyle Carter. Kyle Carter back a spot here. That 5 spot belongs to him. Right now, a lot of competitive nature going everywhere. 47 up into the 03. 47 to the bottom side. 47 hooks that bottom side. Gets himself clean. Slide job city. Grijalva trying to full send around that corner. Blake Bailey here in that 4 spot. Trying to pick off Travis Gardner in the 37. Garmin 15.83. Fast lap of the race and of the session so far. As they work that corner. 23 to that second lane. 15.93 for Scott Newsom. Garmin still trying to close in. Grijalva, Jester trying to single line drive themselves around this race line. Jester in that 56. The battle for that 5 spot is the carryover spot into the feature. Newsom, half-second lead. Garmin to second. Blake Bailey in the 11, holding on for everything that he has. Travis Gardner in the 37 works that corner as well. Jester 1.8 off the pace. It's starting to close in on Newsom. Josh Bittner rolling. Travis Gardner fastest lap of the race, 15.77. Now being the fastest lap of the session, completely 15.77 once again. Kyle Carter and Henderson back and forth right now. The 47 taking up some realty right now, wanting to get himself around this race line. Battle for 6th is as such, and right now Kyle Carter works the outside lane. 47 trying to carry some speed here. It's about 2.2 seconds to Derek Jester, who is closing the distance down ever so slightly. With final lap, Scott Newsom will come around here. He raced number 2 and lock himself in to the outside row of the feature, winning this heat by not very much of a comfortable margin. David Garman was there. Another lap or 2, that might have been a different story. We'll see. He raced number 3. Look as such, though. James Ray had a phenomenal race. Finished second in the UMPs just a little while ago. Michael Mitchell in that 4 to his outside. Ethan Bryant will have Ryan Thomas there in row number 2. Bryson McElvey will be right there inside of the 112 of Marcus Potter. Sage Luther ready to rock and roll as George Fizel out there in the 33, and Bud in the 883. Mr. Molyneux, I believe, I don't know, he's going to be in the race. I think he's going to be out of this one. BigEsports.com. Board Shop's going to be up here very soon. That's what I'm talking about. Newsom says, Buck. Good to see Buck out there. Buck, thank you very much for the chats. Appreciate you. Full send and all that jazz, right? That's what I'm talking about. Michael Mitchell in the 4. James Ray and the 000. Mr. Tucker, are you sending a bunch of stars, sir? You are. 54 stars again for the 54, folks. 54 stars for the 54. That's our good friend, Mr. Tabs out there. Terry Boswell There's a post on it. If you don't remember, there's a post on our Facebook page from earlier that we were talking about. All these drivers gave well wishes to Terry. Just a reminder, go check out that post. It is a GoFundMe for Terry Boswell for his not Terry Boswell. There's a GoFundMe that if you missed our race earlier, I want folks to go out there and check it out. It's for funeral expenses for a young man who passed away on Christmas for the racing league that we just called the Outcast Racing League. But Terry Boswell is out there, but he may not need any monetary assistance. He needs prayers. Terry needs prayers. He needs to heal and get back out here and race. James Ray, good jump right there. Mitchell's going to be in second. Ethan Bryant, the 21, trying to roll that corner. 76 on the paint right there, but the livery's only going to be looking as such. How about a little door banging action right now? Sage Luther trying to ensure that Merca flag gets himself. Whoa, man, up into the 33. Somebody's going to get fit. We don't know who it is. Bryson McKelvey gets himself around, finds the 11 on the side of the car. The Mullins 11, but 13 on the relative there. James Ray, 15.75, getting faster on the bottom side. Yes, give Tab some prayers. He needs some healing thoughts from everybody. McKelvey on fire, 36. Mid lane 11, digging as hard as he can. Sage Luther looking to do the same thing, trying to get that 5 spot. And right now, a whole lot of speed over to that side, that mid lane. Right now, the 4, second in line, 3/4 of a second, 4 laps to go. And heat race number 3 is Ethan Bryant, the 21, close down the pace. 1, 2, 3 means the 000-421. Ethan Bryant rolling the corner. Ryan Thomas giving you a whole look over the back bumper here. But look at that. Look at that tear off. He don't need no stinking tear off. Here we go. James Ray out front by a full second. McKelvey and Thomas duking it out here. It's going to get an opportunity for Sage to play some catch up here. Ryan Thomas needs some good thoughts too. Glad to see him back on the track tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Final lap. 000. James Ray ready to duke it out of the feature. He's going to do so here by 3/4 of a second. He's going to win heat race number 3. Mr. Tucker, good to see you out there. Let me know these things. Ryan Thomas finishes 4th. McKelvey finishes in 5th. All right, consolation, a.k.a. the Kunsi, the main 5 drivers going to the feature. 1 guy, 2 dogs walking through the park. I'm sorry. Real DeVille. Anywho, Chase Williams is going to be your pole sitter for this this main. Joseph Grahal will be your outside pole sitter. Sage Luther and Brandon Ball will be there in row number 2. Kyle Carter, George Fizel will be there in row number 3. Patrick Solari will have Logan Henderson in row number 4. Marcus Potter, Ethan Gardner will make up row number 5. Josh Bittner and Bud Molyneux will be there in row number 6. Bud, I believe, is just out there running some numbers for everybody, doing what he can to help. In a world where dirt racing doesn't matter, dirt drivers get mad and angry. Hey, it is what it is. Williams lead on the outside. Grijalva will be there as well. We're gonna run 12 laps here in this main, this consolation race. Again, 5 go to the feature. More than half the field is not making the feature. Send it, Joe. Full send it, he says out there. Trying to time the start of the race. Sage Luther there to try to earn his way into it again. Talented driver. Watched Sage do some wonderful things last night. Grijalva here to pick up the pace. Has a great oval track record. Now try to tame the dirt Volusia is the first racetrack to do so. A little blink for him there, but he'll be able to settle in. About it. Full send kind of moment. Back straightaway. Pace truck's going to dive in. And it's going to be a full send. Somebody did something. I heard it. Another 50 full stars. Pace truck's in. Green flag waves. Volusia, 12 laps. Rahalvani, oh, 26 goes around, a pile up. Kyle Carter able to dig around. Here's what happened real quick. They dug in. 26 gets in the corner, 47 drops in, and then just a bump from the 03. That was a weird net code kind of thing going on there, plus a bump. Grijalva in second. Chase Williams out front, 3/4 of a second. Now's a chance for these drivers to work. Marcus Potter in fourth. Patrick Solari rolling the corner. Fast laps for drivers, fastest that they've ran all night. Now able to grip and rip. Chase Williams a 15.97 as he comes around, 10 laps to go. Grijalva in second. Potter closing out of the distance, 112. The 03 trying to work. Slide job for the 03 to the 112. 2 by 2 as they get into 3. 99 of Solari trying to be in that 5 spot. Josh Bittner, Track Dogs Racing Maniac coming around in 6th. Fast lap last time. He's faster than everybody except for your race leader. Grijalva runs a 16.15 this last time by. This track state is just really starting to wear on these cars. There is not that much speed in those lines that they're running right now. And right now, Ethan Gardner trying to continue to move forward. He needs 2 spots in the next 7 laps. And so do the drivers behind him. They need that 5 spot. Solari in that 5 spot. Bittner trying to close down the distance. This is the race to see who gets into that feature. Right now, Chase Williams has a 1.6 second lead over Joseph Grijalva right now, and that is just all about race pace. 5 laps to go, no grip on this race line. You're going to have to figure something out for the long haul, that's for darn sure. Potter, 7/10 of a second off, 5 laps to go. Grijalva needs clean race lines, and right now, still trying to close in the distance to Chase Williams. 16.16 for Chase Williams this last time by. Potter ran a 16.19. Drivers behind. Grijalva about a 10th faster. Don't count out any of these drivers just yet. That second lane, 12 works that second lane behind. This is going to be the battle for second here. Williams, 2-second lead, 3 laps to go. If Solari wants it, he's going to have to hold on to it because Bittner, he is climbing the ranks. Josh Bittner, 2 laps to go. Does not have that much of a race line right now to have to hold on to. 112 of Potter can finish second or third here. Grijalva in and out for a moment there. There's Potter to the inside. Potter's going to let it go. Final lap. A great defensive drive. The main all but won by Chase Williams. And right now, the 47 to the 112 just need to finish the race. 112 can finish side by side. Grijalva will finish second. Williams will win this one. Potter will finish third. Kyle Carter will finish fourth. Solari will finish fifth. It will be your 5 drivers moving on. How about them apples? Holy cow. Great little run they had going on. My YouTube comments not popping up again. Man, oh man. Tabs on YouTube. This is Tabs. Love you guys and the great racing. Dude, you're awesome. Got to drive off the outside. Awesome pass, says Joe. Yes, sir. Miss Church, I did see your message. I did reply. I did see your second message as well. Got one more. Only one more, right? Only one more. How about a 30-lap feature? How about Brandon Starnes as your pole sitter? How about this track has no grip, and Scott Newsom, the outside pole sitter, is ready to full send. James Ray, inside row number 2. Connor New is going to be outside row number 2. David Garman, Michael Mitchell will make up row number 3. Braxton Clark Blake Bailey, Ethan Bryant, Wyatt Walker, Travis Gardner, and Ryan Thomas will make up the front 6 rows. Down the starting grid we go. Row 7, Nasworthy, Jester, Bryson McKelvey, Chase Williams, Grijalva inside of row 9 with Marcus Potter to the outside. Kyle Carter and Patrick Solari, your final drivers in the final feature of tonight's run. Dirt Anarchy, not disappointing. Can we go caution free? They did before. They did the first race of the series last season. I think it was the second race. They can run 30 green flag laps. We saw it in the UMPs. They can do it here in this car. These are big cars, though. There's not a whole lot of room to move. There's not a whole lot of room to get around. They're going to have to be delicate. They're going to have to be delicate. Again, big thank you to everybody out there. A reminder, if you're watching on Twitch, hit the settings button and make sure that you're watching on, if you're watching on Wi-Fi, you can watch it 1080p. If you're watching on your cell phone data, try to watch it 360 or 720, whatever your cell phone can handle. If you try to watch it 1080 on your cell phone data, you can get some hiccups. Somebody sent me a DM. Not, and it wasn't who you think it was. Green flag. Tiffley was trying to help me out there, but it wasn't him. Somebody else sent me a message, said it was hiccuping, and I had to explain that. Ray to the inside. The battle for the lead already on. Lap 1 being completed. Starnes to the outside. Newsom right there with him as well. Starnes barely leads that lap. Holy cow. Gonna see some slip jobs. You ain't lying. Starnes sets up Ray. Ray holds that corner. Beautiful bean footage rolling. How about 2 wide? Maybe 3 wide on exit. 2 wide's going to be working. How about 3 wide back here, though? You see drivers making all kinds of jostling moves. Caution's going to come out for the first time. Grijalva, Potter, Kyle Carter, all involved here. Remember, caution laps do not count. First caution of the race comes at Nya. Happening back here with Kyle Carter and Joseph Grijalva. Grijalva up on the high side. And Carter came up. Oh, no, they were wrecking in front of him. Oh, Grijalva just kind of got sent there. This happened in front of these drivers. I'm not sure where. Here? About right here. Oh, yeah, 3 wide there. 11, 4, all good there. Take a look here. Was that Ethan Bryant there? Let's go back and take a look at the caution. It had to have started there. Go back one more time here. Looks like the 12 is there. Actually, there's 2 different 12s. Chase Williams, the 112, I do believe. I think this was just a bad checkup here. Here is Ethan Bryant. 21, 76 on the car, but the 21 on the relative. It's a little bit touchy there and just cannot save it. Cars go around. All on the 21. Double file restart here. They go under 10 laps to go. It'll be a single file restart, but until then, caution laps do not count. All the back of the tail end of the field. Brandon Starnes, your race leader here when the caution came out. Actually, I think Ray might be choosing the outside. It might have been Ray. These drivers, they do have lane choice here in this series as far as the leader. Ray, Starnes, pace truck dives in. Ray goes. There's a weird restart right there. Oh, good. James Ray. 1/10 of a second lead. Connor New ready to rock and roll. There's a look at what's going on with this driver. Caution. Back to back here. Kyle Carter involved. To take a look here. Oh, a little bump. And that would be Marcus Potter. Getting to the back of him. Here's one of the sponsors, Adrenaline Spike Designs, giving you some love out there. Caution one more time. You like the fence camera in the corners, makes you feel like you're at the track. So, I set up, well, you know that. I set up the cameras to make it feel like a broadcast at the same time as making it feel like the stream is messing up on my end. As well as making it feel like these cars actually have, you know, those production cameras on them. Here's a look at the restart here. Ray's going to restart on the outside. A lot of these drivers look at this one. I see a lot of commentators use just this TV3 camera. It does show quite a bit of the racetrack, but it doesn't show the good stuff. Like that. Or like that. Ryan Thomas involved in something there. He went around. No caution, though. But he's coming. 25 laps to go. Thomas can get rolling here. Maybe possibly stay on the lead lap. 36 has got to get going. Patrick Solari here. Getting into the corner. The blimp cam overhead. Praying for Abby Bailey. This race line going on here. And you want to see something crazy? Look at this. Insanity going on. Blake Bailey up 3. Brandon Starnes off 2. Yeah, Scott Newsom behind him. I tell you what, Scott is ready to put some grip down right now. James Ray out front by a second. Connor New trying to work the corner. Connor utilizing that bottom line, but drives it into the corner, taps the corner on the inside, rolls it up the race line. And right now, Brandon Starnes trying to take a spot back here. 21 laps to go here this next time by. Ray having a phenomenal race, but everybody behind him, they're battling for air. This is the dirt ocean. And the 23 is going to the inside. Newsom trying to clear the 11 of Bailey. Starnes trying to hold on to third. Brandon is very fast at these racetracks. He's got the iRating to prove it, but right now he's got his hands full by some drivers of equal talent right behind him. 4 wide into the corner. They'll settle back out here as they continue to move 2 by 2. As David Garman looks to get into the corner as well. Everybody jostling for every piece of real estate they have. These drivers showing just how much talent it takes to get into the corner here. 06 to the bottom side. Michael Mitchell off 1, but he's going to be rolling into the corner as well. Braxton Clark in the 28 full set. Wyatt Walker in the 85 says, excuse me. Let's go. Let's go. 540 stars 8 minutes ago. Michael Tucker, I didn't see that. Holy cow. Did you add an extra 0 there? That was we didn't need to do that. 36 of Ryan Thomas, a lap down right now, but we'll still be able to hold on to it. Grijalva finds himself 10 seconds off the pace for the time being, but he is just trying to grip and rip right now. James Ray in the 000, 1.5 ahead. Connor looking at Brandon Starnes to the back bumper. Connor still trying to work that outside lane as well, trying to find his extra grip. Trying to find race pace. Ray, last 5 laps. Look at the bottom of your screen. News better than Ray on 13 and 14. But 11, 12, and 15. How about 16? 16 goes to New. Or goes to Ray. But they want Blake Bailey moving and grooving better on the long haul right here. Garmin to the inside. Starnes back to 4th. $13 to go. Couple little quick cautions there. Nothing wrong with that. Gives us an opportunity to roll in. Ray, Connor New, Brandon Starnes, and David Garmin still duking it out here. And that 28 of Braxton Clark still trying to fly in that low line. Whoa, little bump and grind. What did the Frenchman say to Ricky Bobby? Yes, it will be a slow jump. That's exactly what we're having. It's like the dirt cars have their own sequence, and it's its own, I don't know, it's a dance. What these drivers are doing is just insane to see. It is its own dance. Drivers getting out of the throttle. And their drivers trying to battle back. 37 up the race line there. They were all kind of discombobulated there for a moment. Now everybody back in the mix. Starnes back to 5th here. A little break from Wyatt Walker, who was able to get himself around. Walker's going to be up 4. Chase Williams in the 12 right here, up 9. Would be your biggest move of the race. 8 laps to go. What can they do? The grip right now is going to be the lighter color. The darker color... Well, the darker color on the high side is it. Here, here's the best view of where the grip is not. Right now, this track is very dry. You see how it kind of shines right about there. How about right about here? There's no grip there. You want that right rear to tap there. There's some grip there. No grip there. Not really any grip there. That left front gets down to the bottom. If he can keep it hooked on the bottom and keep the speed up, there'll be grip. But there is no grip where the shiny portion of the racetrack. That lighter portion, a lot of it's just gone. It's just gone. But they're still out there wheeling and dealing. James Ray had a 1.8 second lead at one point, now a 1.24 second lead as Connor New closes down the distance. Ryan Thomas getting a little bit faster each and every lap. Grijalva trying to hold on to his lap down situation as well. It's going to go let James Ray get himself by here. New race line for these cars. And Grijalva not doing a bad job here of holding on to it. The league he's not necessarily that bad with. He's out there running. Connor New in that 10 spot, rules the high side. Closing down the distance. As the 10 side by side with the 47, forced to roll the bottom side, will slide up next to the 47. 47 rolls the high side, able to be just as fast here. Back into the throttle. You see the 47, how he's having to correct the car. This means that he is tied off the corner. He is wheeling and dealing this car. White flag lap. James Ray coming around. Killing it here. And doing a phenomenal job of finding all that extra speed and all that extra pace. New Garmin 1, 2, 3. Garmin able to really stick it there and find the extra race pace. Blake Bailey will finish 4th. Wyatt Walker 5th. We'll take a look at the race results here in just a moment. Talk to the race winners. That was uneventful at the end, but it was good. Everybody had a different race line. I was trying to watch it went by so fast. I thought I had a lap to be able to be able to get to Grijalva's cockpit to be able to show you the free off there, but it didn't. James Ray is going to be your Dirt Anarchy Pro Late Model feature winner. Did a great job. I told him I was going to talk to him again. Connor New is going to be your P2 finisher. Dave Garmin inside the top 3 once again. First time for the new season, but not the first time we've talked to him. Blake Bailey's going to finish 4th. Walker 5th. William Starnes, Mitchell Newsom, McKelvey are going to be inside the top 10. Gardner, Nasworthy, Jester Clark, Solari, Potter, Carter, Bryant. And then last but not least, your final 2 drivers. Both 1 lap down. Grijalva and Thomas. You have a lot of time to work. This is a tough track. It is a very tough track to pass on, but it is a very fast track. Speaking of which, let's talk to him. We're going to talk to your race winner here, Mr. James Ray, doing all the things that I said that you were going to have to do, and you held them off, and you kind of ran away with it. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, feel a little better about that one. I was get out there and I was gonna try to not let anybody on the back door this time, but I was watching Relative. He was running me down. If we had a caution, I'd been in trouble.
A track had no grip. It looked like it was. I'm not gonna say it was a one-trick pony because Connor had found some pace there, in his drive line, but you were able to extend it there. You had almost a 2-second lead at one point. And sometimes I think that on these tracks like this, if you run a 30-lap stint, having that 2-second lead, and if you can maintain, even if it's closing a tenth of pace and you've got a 2-second lead, it'll take a while for him to try to get to you. Plus, you can try to defend that. Where is the defensive line with the Pro Late model right here at Volusia?
I think it was going to be on the bottom there. I don't know. I was searching all over. I was trying all different kinds of things in 3 and 4, from diamond line to everything. And I kind of watched Relative. I was pulling him on the diamond line there for a while. Then it went away. So then I was back to trying to find anything I could.
I was hunting and searching.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, I don't know where they're going to run. I don't know how they're going to, because that track we had staples of racing all over the place. And early on, even with the first just couple little quick cautions that happened there, it seemed like everybody was ready to put it where they needed to, as far as whether it was 2 or 3 or 4 wide. Corner entry just seemed like everybody had that space enough to be able to funnel back in single file.
Yeah, I like when it just gets slick like that. It makes a pretty racy track for Volusia. I mean, for the best that we can get, you know.
It needs more dirt on it. It needs mud. It needs mud. It needs real mud. Anyway, James, get a win here, man. P2 finished in the last one. You get a victory here, and you nail it. You knock it out of the park. Congratulations once again. You get another chance. More shout outs.
I'll shout out my painter, Gentleman Spike Design, over there with Chris Watkins, and you guys for putting this on. And I think we'll take that for a 2-1 for the night.
Which I wouldn't be complaining. You drove 2 of the more demanding cars, I think, out there on the service. I think the Pro Lates are a demanding car. They're fun, but they're a demanding car.
Yes, they're a lot of fun. I think so too.
Awesome, James. I look forward to seeing you next week. You guys are going to be out here having some fun once again. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting it right, because I know that some things have changed. So I want to make sure I'm pulling the schedule. All this stuff is just new there, and that's a rookie league schedule. Race schedule. Want to double check? Lima Land. Oh, we're going to Lima Land. Ooh.
That'll be fun.
It's going to be rough, but it's going to be fun. They're going to be bumping and banging going on there.
Yes, short track racing.
It is. Well, if you're not rubbing, you're not racing.
That's right.
That's what it is. James, congratulations once again. I look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, guys. Catch you next week, and thanks for everybody watching.
That's the man. Tabs getting some big love from all these drivers. I love it. Connor, giving us a great show there. You and James were duking it out. He said you were catching him there at the end. Where did you find your speed, sir?
I just suck at blues, just how I feel about it. But I was really good on the bottom or toward the end. I just running a lap. The top wasn't. I just can't run the top at Volusia, and that's what got me.
I think it was getting everybody there. That high line just didn't really have anything here for the horsepower of the Pro Late. It just seemed like you could only, if you could get that nose to stick, especially about 2/3 of the way through the wall, you were going to be able to have a great drive off.
Yeah, man, I was trying to diamond it off the corner in both corners, trying to stay up top on the cushion, but I mean it's Volusia. There's not really a cushion.
Yeah, it does need. I was telling the same thing to James that this thing needs just a touch more dirt on it for it to feel like it's going to actually fall off correctly.
But yeah, if we had more dirt, it'd be really good.
I think it would too. A little bit more banking in there. Connor, it's a great race. You did a phenomenal job. Congratulations, of course, on a P2 finish here to start the season. Looks like you drivers are ready to go to Lima Land next week. What do you think about that one?
So I'm dominant there. I look to put on a really good show there.
I want to see it. Connor, congratulations, my man. Give your shout-outs out there. Fantastic race today.
Gas Money Team Sports, Evolution Graphics, Kryptonite Race Cars, New Taylor and Associates, and just y'all for putting this thing on.
It's a ton of fun. Connor, look forward to seeing you next week, brother.
Thank you.
That's the man. The number 10 comes home in P2. Last but not least, I think David was going to be your P3 finish. Is David ready? Is David around? Talk to Garmin. David, are you around? I don't think he's in. He's not in the chat. I'm sad. Where's Garmin? David. Bueller. Garmin. David Garmin finishes in third here. He had a great race too. He had a lot of driveline today. He had to really work at it. Did a great job at doing it. It was a ton of fun to be able to watch. Scotty giving us a big old like. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate you. Fantastic race by you as well today, sir. Great run by all the drivers from young to old to the ins and outs. It's been just a phenomenal race, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Thank you to the Dirt Anarchy series for bringing me back for season 2. I love dirt racing. Thank you to Foreign Customs. Thank you to BUCKWHEAT'S Customs. Thank you to 54 Motorsports, of course, tabs out there. Michael Mitchell with NRI Machining. Make sure that you do give him a call, 478-731-0496. Adrenaline Spike Designs. Go give them a good old, hey, how you doing? And then Track Dogs Racing, trackdogsracing.com, of course. So 6 Racing Productions by Dave Garman. Anarchy Custom Wraps. PFEFFER Designs, and of course, go to signatureesports.com to find yourself a whole lot of fun. It was a great race. I enjoyed it. They may have some issues afterwards. They may have some issues during the race, but I thought it was a great race. I don't know what you guys thought. If you do like it, give a thumbs up out there. If you do on YouTube as well, make sure you reach over there and give that subscribe, hit the notification bell, let you know when I go live. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to my sponsors, Dark Horizon Fishing. Thank you to all the sponsors out there as well. Skull Key Esports, Rogue Energy. You were all amazing. James Ray has a 129, which is second in the UMP mods. Takes home the victory here in the Pro Late Models. Great race. Volusia and the Bucks. Lima Land next week. We'll be back once again Tuesday with more iRacing. Tomorrow, we are going to do a series I've been wanting to do for a little while, and it's not iRacing. It will be on Twitch. So if you're out there on Twitch, tomorrow I will be streaming on Twitch. So if you're out there on Facebook, you'll have to tune in. I'll post the links in the Discord, and I'll post the links on Facebook whenever I go live on Twitch tomorrow. I'm going to go live on Twitch, and we are going to go through the story mode of Arthur Morgan. If you know what that is, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a ton of fun. Much love. Be good. Be safe. Be kind to one another, because if you don't, you're not my friend. And I encourage you to send some love and prayers to Terry Boswell's way. Terry, I hope to see you again soon. I hope that you get in here and we get to have a long conversation. Much love, my friend. Be very, very, very safe, and thoughts and prayers with you. I know these guys are looking forward to you getting back. I want to see you. The moment I see you back in the car, I'm just going to ride around with you all day. I'm going to call the race in your ear. That's how it's going to happen. Much love, my friend. Be good. We'll see you in the next one.